Welcome. I'm so excited to be here crafting with you again on my regular 8:15 a.m. Now that's getting I've done it a little bit later, 8:15 regular crafting time. So welcome. I go live every morning of the week, Monday through to Friday, and I am bringing you some really fun. I think you're going to like this card today. I think if you're a beach lover, I think you're going to like this card today. And I'm going to play around with some of the new products that we have that are coming in our annual catalog. Now, you may say to me today, I want that right now. Well, the fact is, you can actually get these products right now if you pop them into a starter kit, and it's the best way to buy your Stampin' Up! Products. I actually often say to people when people are thinking about buying Stampin' Up! Products, I actually say to them, there's two ways of buying. And one way is to actually pay full price and pay retail price, or the other way is to join and get a 20% discount. And there's no pressure either way. But I'm under the conclusion that if I was to buy something, I think I would rather buy it at a cheaper price and still get the better quality and get so much more for my money. So, and we're all on a budget these days. And I can tell you, if you're a crafter and you love collecting craft products, the best way to collect your craft products is to join Stampin' Up! And actually enjoy a 20% discount. So all of these products that I've been showing you in the last couple of weeks are all from my pre-order that I've done in the annual catalog. So we as demonstrators right now, we are able to order from a select list of products out of the brand new annual catalog that's going to go live on the 1st of May. So in a month's time, well, a bit under a month's time. So if you absolutely love these products, you can actually purchase them. You can pop them in a starter kit. We have a massive sale that's about to start tomorrow. So our end of year clearance sale is actually about to start tomorrow. So if there is things that have been on your wish list from the annual catalog that we have going at the moment and our January to April, to May, sorry, mini catalog. If there's things that have been in that catalog and they've been on your wish list, there's some massive reductions and they start tomorrow. And it is while supplies last. So my idea is if you didn't check my walkthrough of the catalog of all the things that are retiring, all the things that are reduced, you need to go back and check that video out. It was Good Friday, I think I did it. Was it Good Friday or Easter Saturday? One of those days, I actually jumped on and walked through the catalog and showed you everything that was going in the retired products and what was going to be reduced in price. So if you want to see what's on sale and make your list, and check it twice before tomorrow, because I can tell you, you need to be on bright and early tomorrow morning to get those products, because anything with a massive discount you'll find will be the first things that will go. And once they've sold out of what stock they have available, they're gone. They're gone and you won't be able to get them. So Christine says she put her pre-order in on Friday, so she can't wait. Good morning, Susan. Welcome. I've got Christine, welcome. I've got a Facebook user. I've been in that craft room, Oh, is it Wendy? Wendy, is that you? Are you in a Facebook group watching me? Have you not left yet? Oh no, you said you were leaving at 9 a.m. If it's Wendy, I think that's who it is. Good morning, Matthew. Janice, good morning. Welcome. Jean, welcome. Who else have we got? Jill, Laurie, welcome. Lovely to see you. Welcome, everybody. Tilly Crafts, welcome from the UK. Lovely to see you. Who else did I miss? Anyone at the beginning? I can't move my can't move it, but anyway. So welcome. Oh, there we go. I can move it. Oh, Elizabeth, welcome. Good luck today, Elizabeth. My thoughts are with you. Ina, welcome. Lovely to see you. Melinda, welcome. I'm going to be seeing you soon. Julie, hello. Virginia, welcome. Lovely to see you on. Jean. Who else have I got? Lynn, welcome. I can see quite a few. Beryl, I can see quite a few of you jumping in now. Lovely. Two Beryls there. Beryl and Beryl, one after the other. Dell, welcome. Janice, good afternoon. Welcome. All right. So I'm just going to Bow Lady. That must be Susan, is it? Okay. So I'm going to pop you down. Good morning, Robin. Welcome. Lovely to see you. So as I said, you can join my team right now today for $169 and you get to choose $235 worth of product. But if you wait till tomorrow, you can put the sale items in your starter kit as well and get even more for your money. Like, oh Lord, if there was any time to be joining Stampin' Up, this month is the time. No, Theo, no, he's missing in action this morning. He's not on his job today. So, yeah, he's missing. Is this a new set? Yes, it is a new set, Janice. It is. So, for anyone that wants to purchase any of the sale items, purchase any of the brand new pre-order items, you can pop them into a starter kit. You can choose up to $235 worth of product to whatever you want to choose, whatever is current, whatever is on sale, can all go in a starter kit, and the sale starts tomorrow. So tomorrow's the day to join, people. All right, so if you're interested and you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call me. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you may have. There's nothing to be scared of, no pressure. And I'm a no pressure team leader. Like, honestly, whatever you want to get out of your Stampin' Up, I'm here to actually support you in that journey. All right. My 2-day retreat is open for registration. So if you're interested in 2 days of fun, 2-day retreat is open for registration. It's here in the Scenic Rim on the 6th and 7th of July. But if you live in Australia anywhere, you can actually get retreat in a box as well. So all you do is you pay an extra $25 to get it delivered to your door. For retreat, I will show you the stamp set that I will be using. And I don't have the matching dies here. They're out in my craft room. We are going to be using the Thoughtful Wishes stamp set. So for your $220, you're going to get the Thoughtful Wishes stamp set. You're also going to get the dies that go with it. You're going to get a quarter pack of designer series paper, a full pack of embellishments, a full roll of ribbon, and you will also get cardstock to make 8 projects that we design, pre-designed projects. So you don't come and do your own stuff. You come and do the design projects. And I can tell you it takes 2 days to do the design projects, along with all of the fun social stuff that we do. We play bingo, we have raffles, we just generally have a great social time. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the show more box down below, or it's in the description of this video on Facebook. With the new catalog comes, of course, a whole heap of new designer series paper. Now, if you're a paper lover, you may want to get hold of my paper share. How this works is you get a quarter pack of every single variety of paper that is in our catalog. That includes the in color paper. It includes the color family paper. There is 25 varieties in our catalog, which is really, really awesome. It's packed, jam-packed with so much designer series paper. You will get a quarter pack of each of those 25 varieties of paper, and it's $133 plus $20 postage. They will all be pre-packaged into cello bags with a label showing the item code and the name of what the designer series paper is, so that if you love a certain pack or 2 or 3, you can then reorder a full pack. So I will have the item codes on everything and the names as well. The other thing is there's also an optional upgrade to add the specialty papers. There's 5 specialty papers. These include metallic paper, shimmer paper, foil paper, texture paper. So there's 5 different varieties of those. That is an added $21.20 on top to get it added to your paper share if you want the whole works. Okay. The other thing is, of course, we've got our brand new in colors. So I'm doing an in color club. And what will actually happen with this, it's a 5-month subscription club. So what actually happens is you collect one color. All of the products that are available in that color, you will collect one color per month. And over a period of 5 months, by the end of it, you will actually have everything in all of the in colors in all of the 5 colors. Now, you will also get cardstock, designer series paper. It includes ribbon, ink pads, re-inkers, Stamp-A-Rite markers, blends, embellishments. So it's a great, great club to be a part of. Now, every month you will get 2 free card sketches to actually create some beautiful cards with your color that you receive each month. And at the end of the 5 months, you will also get a printed up color coach card for combinations of colors using your in colors with our colors that we have already existing in our color range. So it's a great thing to be a part of. So if you're interested in that, please, there is a link in the show more box down below for the paper share and for the in color club as well as the retreat. All right, so we are going to have some fun now with this awesome set, which is called the Seaside Wishes set. I'm trying to get, it's a bit glary, that light, but I can't, it's a light that's right above my desk. So, so we are going to use the Seaside Wishes stamp set. It has a hybrid embossing folder. So what a hybrid embossing folder means is that we have an embossing folder that dies will actually fit into that embossing folder. So I'm just going to show you how that works. Leslie, no damage. We just had a fair bit of rain. That's all. Nothing out of well, nothing too drastic. It was just a fair bit of rain. All right. So this hybrid embossing folder is designed to house our die. Hang on. Do I do it this side or this side? No, I do it this side. I'm positive I do it this side. Let me see. Yep. And it fits into there. So what actually happens is it will, the sand dollars, it will actually emboss and cut out the sand dollars at the same time, as well as leaving all of this around the outside as well, which is, looks like glittery sand. So it's a really, really fun embossing folder to be able to do that. Plus we've got all of these other added things that we can actually cut out our cute little starfish, which we're going to do today. And you can actually add some detailed pieces onto your sand dollars as well. So a really, really great set for the people that are beach lovers. All right. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some Azure Afternoon. So I wanted to have some blues, and I'm nearly positive this is Blueberry Bushel. I'm sure that's what I got it out of. I'm just going to double check and make sure I've got the right color here. Yes, it is Blueberry Bushel. Blueberry Bushel is not a color I use very often, and I've also got some white. So that's the color scheme that we're going to do, but we're also going to do a little bit of embossing as well. Julie's saying you would love to go to Canada. Yeah, it would be lovely. All right, so I'm going to do a card base out of our Azure Afternoon. Sounds pretty flash, Azure Afternoon, doesn't it? So we're going to do a card base and I'm cutting that at 5 3/4 inches by 8 inches, which is my regular card base size. Now I'm also going to cut a layer that I'm going to do a layer in Blueberry Bushel, and then I'm going to do a layer in, so my normal layers are 5 1/2 inches by 3 3/4 inches. And I'm going to do a Azure Afternoon, 3 3/4 by 5 1/2. And I'm going to double check. I've got a layer here. I'm not quite sure the size. No, that layer is too small. Actually, no, it will do. Yep, it will do. Okay, that was a layer that was already in my white cardstock, and I'll cut a layer for the inside as well. So 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. So that's always my first layer, is 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. Now, if you want to know about a guide to cut your layers and get perfect layers every time you create a card, I actually have a beginner tutorial, and it shows you exactly how to cut your card base layers, because I cut mine the same all the time and I never have a problem. I always know that that everything's going to work. I always know that it's definitely, the layers are always going to be the same size, because I cut my card base and my layers exactly the same all the time. So I'm going to fold the card base in half. actually, I'm going to do that. All right. So now what I'm actually going to do is for these 3 pieces of cardstock, I'm actually going to tear these 3 pieces of cardstock. So I'm going to tear this one like this. Okay. Now, this one here, I'm going to tear as well. I'm going to put that on there, but I'm actually going to tear this one because I want it to be like another layer, but going in. And I'm sort of trying to get a little bit of a look like we're having some waves or something going through here. So just bear with me while I do this. So I'm just going to tear, and that's going to come down to there. So we have that one and we have that one. Okay. Now this one here, I'm going to tear again. So I want to layer those up on top here, and I'm going to start tearing from about here. And we're going to tear that one all the way down as well. And I'm going to try and follow this a little bit. I maybe didn't tear it over. Hang on. I need another bit of paper. I didn't tear it over far enough because of how little that was. Let me go like that. Okay, let's go over here. So I'm going to keep that blue piece on there so I can see where I'm tearing, so that this tears like this. Okay, I want to go out down there a little bit further. Let me see what's going on here. Yep. And we can go down here. Have I got you all intrigued what I'm doing? Okay, so we have that, and we have that. All right. Now, I think I'm going to do a night of navy. No, I'm going to do an azure afternoon layer underneath. Let me just do another azure afternoon layer underneath there. So let's do 3 3/4 by 5.5. Okay. That's all we need for the front. So we're going to layer these up on here like this, and then like this. Okay. So I'm trying to create a little bit like a wave look here, but now I want to create some sand coming in through here. Okay. So what I'm actually going to do is, we've got this awesome stamp in here that actually has a speckly look to it. So what I'm actually going to do is, I'm going to, with some Versamark, I'm going to do a nice speckly little stamped bit here, but I'm going to do it quite a lot to get a little bit of a sandy look. Now, I don't even care that I'm not even going to use my embossing buddy on this, because I sort of want it to be quite rough looking. So I'm going to, with a pencil, do I have a pencil? How do I not have a pencil here? No, I don't. Just bear with me. I'm just going to duck out. I know I've got a pencil just out the back. You got to love it when your father decides to sharpen your pencils. Look at the way he sharpened this pencil. I think he did it with a sharp knife. Do you have parents that sharpen pencils like that? I had to laugh. When I looked at it, I was like, what have you done to that pencil? But anyway, that's actually what he did. So what I'm actually going to do is, I just want to draw a little couple of lines like this, just to know where those layers are going to sit. Now, I'm just going to ink up, and I'm just going to stamp madly all along here to get a nice sandy look. Now, I probably could even have just swiped the Versamark down along here, but I sort of wanted it to look a lot more just like a sandy look. But I want to get a fair bit of ink happening in there with the Versamark. Okay, so and I'm just going to keep stamping and stamping and stamping to get a fair bit of Versamark on there to make it look like sand. Keeps moving on to my okay. So just take your time to get this to happen, because we really want quite a bit of intensity to happen with this sand. Now, I could have put along here, I could have honestly put some crumb cake cardstock. I just thought that this would look so much better by just doing it like this. I know you're probably going to get bored with me. That's a woodworker method. Your dad does it too? Yeah, I know. I was like, what are you doing to my pencil? But anyway. All right. I think that's about enough for what I want to do. Okay. I'm going to put my lid on my Versamark. I'm going to grab my gold embossing now. Let's get my embossing tray and get my gold embossing powder. Okay. I don't like that mark there. Can you see what we've got there? And I mean, if it's not enough, I can actually add some more if it turns out that we don't have it. If it's not intense enough, we can add some more. So now what we're going to do is we're going to heat that. Melinda, your son does it. It's a tradie thing. I think so too. Judy says my dad used to do that. Matthew said his granddad does it. It's actually not a carpenter's pencil. It's actually just a normal pencil. He just decided to make it like that. All right, so we're going to heat emboss this, and it's going to give us a beautiful look like sand. And as I said, if I don't have enough, if it doesn't look thick enough, I can go back through and add more. Okay, so there we have some sand. Okay, so now what I want to do is, can you see what's happening here? We've got a little bit of a look like some sand. I want to put a little bit just on my white here. So I'm going to do the same thing with my white. I'm just going to bring in a scrap piece of paper. Let me grab a scrap. I just don't want to get it on my desk. All right, so I'm going to grab my Versamark again. I'm just going to add a little bit on some of the edges of this. Just to add a little bit more so it looks like we've got some sand happening on the white piece. So let's go like that. Okay, and we'll heat that. Okay. Now let me see what my layers are looking like. Whoa, this is looking pretty good. All right, so we have that, we have that, and we have that. Now, I think what I'm going to do, just to add that it looks a little bit like some water, I'm going to run all these layers now through that embossing folder, and we're going to run them all through all together. So let me find where I put the embossing folder here. Okay, so I want them to, am I going to be able to get it down through there? I think I might do that for that one. So let's just do that for a start. So see here, I'm trying to get this. I'm going to get the sand dollar in there, but that's okay. It'll look nice and embossed. So I'm just going to grab my cut and emboss. And that. And okay, so let's just emboss this one. We'll run that through. Okay. So as you can see, we've got a little bit of bubbling. Now, I'm going to see if I can get this bit down in here as well. Okay. Going to go again with this one. The texture in this embossing folder is fantastic. Okay, so we've got that one. And then I'm going to do this one in the corner as well. Like that. All right. So now, as you can see how they've got like that bubbly look? So it looks like we've got bubbles in the in those bits of cardstock. And I'm going to run this big one through as well. Oh, the crafty cat is in the house. I'm just wondering how I can get that to do it without getting too much of that sand dollar-y look. Oh, I'm just going to put the sand dollars in it. Now, that's the way it's going to go. I'll try and put it over there as far as I can. We'll get a bit of a sand dollar in the beach part, but that's okay. Yep, the crafty cat has just entered the craft room. Sheila's saying good morning, Theo. I think I've seen someone else say good morning to him as well. Okay. All right. Oh, well, I mean, talk about the crafty cat being in the house. Do you want to see where he's taken up residence? Are you ready for this? Oh, hang on. I can't believe what he has just done. Talk about making himself at home. There he is, in my chair. I mean, I think he expects me to stand up and craft by the looks of it. Okay, so this has got beautiful texture. This is looking really awesome, exactly how I wanted it to look. Really nice and textured with those bubbles. All right, so I'm going to add that to here. And yes, we've got tone on tone, but I'm also going to stamp some of these. Whoops, sorry. I forgot I had the camera still on me. Hang on, we go back to the other way. Oh, my mouse is not working real well this morning. Where we go there. There we go. Okay, so we've got all these nice layers happening here. I'm going to stamp some of these cute little starfish. So now what color do you think I should do the starfish? Everyone tell me what color. I was thinking something like Calypso Coral. What color are starfish normally? Does anyone know? Has anyone done the homework to know what color starfish are? I think I'm going to do one in coral. I need to move Theo off my chair. Well, actually, I just need to move chairs so I can actually sit down, which would be good. So let's just wheel you over there, mate, and I'll bring in another chair. Okay. At least I can sit down. You got to love it when your cats rule your world, haven't you? I mean, like, seriously. Okay, so we've got beige. We've got red, blue, purple, red, purple, blue. We've got crumb cake. We've got orange. They come in red, yellow, blue, Calypso Coral, more crumb cake. Crumb cake. Oh, there's a few of you saying crumb cake. Let me get my crumb cake out. Maybe what we could do is do the big ones in crumb cake, and maybe we could do some smaller ones. Oh, look at that. Now let's get the small one. Second generation coral. Okay, so let's do the smaller ones in Calypso Coral. Second generation. Okay, let's cut them out and see what they look like. Do I want to do a big one in coral? We've got room here, I think. Do we? Or don't we? I don't think I have. How crazy is that? Do I have room for a second one? Here, let's try this. There. Okay. Inky Fingers is saying no. Dogs have owners, cats have staff. All right, so let's pop them back in there so I don't lose them. All right, so let's grab the dies out for those so that we can cut them out. So we have the large die and the small. Okay. Now, let's bring in the cut and emboss. With my plates. Okay. So we'll just die cut those out. Is that the way? No. Where is it? That one's got the little bend in it. Okay, so that's what you've got to look at. The one with the little bend in it is the way that die is going to go on there. Can you see that? There's a little bend. Or is it? No, that is it. Yeah. There's a little tiny hook bend in the end of that one. Now this looks pretty good like that. Okay, so let's pop that on. Okay, so we've got one there. Oh, and I think my die moved on that one, but it's okay. We've got more that we can cut out. I should put some washi tape on these. My die moved, but it's not too bad. Okay. Let's get it in the right place. goes the right way. That way. Let's try this one again. Where's the little hooky bit? There's a little hooky bit. Okay, let's run that one through. Wow, I was up to 81 viewers there, and now we're back down to 77. Did it get boring? It must have done. All right, please share the video. Give me the thumbs up if you like what I'm doing and you want other people on your friends to be able to see it. Please share it onto your Facebook so that others can come and join us and hang out and have a crafty time with us. It doesn't quite go that way. Doesn't fit there either. Doesn't fit there. No, it has to go that way. Yeah, it has to go that way. It just doesn't fit nicely. All right, we'll do that. Oh, we're back up to 80 again. Maybe it drops out for some people. And we'll do that one. I think that one looks all right. I think we've got enough starfish after this. All right. The more you share, the more people we can get on here to hang out and craft with us. I have this goal that I'd like to get back to seeing 100 people watching again like I used to years ago. I don't know. Sometimes people must forget that you're around. I think there's so many videos out there these days that there's so many people you can watch. All right, let's, what did I do with my small die? There it is there. I just don't want to lose them. Let's put them back in the die packet. All right, let's bring this in and start assembling this card now. All right. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm probably going to pop up the white layer so it looks a little bit more 3D dimensional. No, Jeanette, Theo hates when I get the vacuum cleaner out. He runs and hides, and Theo's escape when the vacuum cleaner comes out, his escape is in underneath my doona. He gets right into my bed underneath my doona, and when you walk in, you look like you've got a lump in your bed, and that's where he stays. All right. And yes, I am the Dimensional Queen this morning, so I'm adding a fair few on there. I think I'm probably going to glue the other ones down. I don't know. I'll see how I go. Let's take the backings off that. Melinda, are you already in town or are you watching and then going to drive in? Melinda's meeting up with me this morning. We haven't seen each other for such a long time. She's been busy with uni stuff. Okay, so we've got that one there. Then I'm going to go with this one. I think I'm going to glue that one straight down. You're clearing your desk. Okay. Because I was going to say, I'm probably going to be finished this card in about 15 minutes or so, 20 minutes or so. All right, we're going to do that. I need that to glue down. I just want to pop a block on that and hold that down while I get a bit of glue happening on this one. And we've got that. Okay. So we've got our wave thing happening here. We've got our gorgeous starfish that I think I'm going to pop one up here. I actually don't mind the Calypso Coral one. Pop one in under there. And maybe a little one here. Okay. So for this, I'm going to pop some little mini dimensionals on the back of this starfish. So just on the back of one. I might just do that, and then I'll put some glue on so we can pop in there. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put some glue on the rest. Okay. Oh. And I'll take backings off that. And we'll pop him in just there. Okay. This one here, we might pop him in. I want it to look like they're sort of in underneath the waves a little bit. We'll pop the bit that's... Yeah. Or do I want him popping in under there? I think I'm going to pop him right in under there. Maybe we could pop another little one up there. I could probably pop a second little one up here. There. And then this one over here. What do you think? Do you think Melinda's excited about coming to visit me this morning? She's going to get to see the real physical card. All right, so let's pop that one in underneath there. Talking about all this, I'm about to head to Mexico at the end of the month for my incentive trip, and there's a thing that is called Sea Trek. And Sea Trek is where you go underwater and you walk in around in amongst all the fish with like it's a little bit like a scuba diving helmet. And you walk in amongst all the fish. And I'm so excited to be able to do it. It's something I've always wanted to scuba dive, but of course, being an asthmatic, I was always told that an asthmatic's not supposed to be able to scuba dive. So in case you have an asthma attack underwater or whatever. So anyway, I feel like this Sea Trek is the closest I'm going to get to actually being able to actually do something a little bit like scuba diving. So I think what I'm going to do is, it says sometimes the simplest things mean the most. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp that on a piece of white cardstock. So scrap white cardstock. I'm going to stamp it in a dark color, and I think I'm going to do the sand dollar. Let me stamp. Will that fit on that? I think it will. I think it will fit on that sand dollar. Let me just see if that will work. Yes, it will. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the sand dollar in crumb cake, and I may end up stamping it stamped off. Like crumb cake might be a little bit too dark for it, but I'm going to try two ways. I'm going to try that way, and then I'm going to try that way. Okay, now let's try that again because one part of it didn't stamp properly. Let's try that way, and then let's try that way. Okay, now I'm going to stamp this sentiment in Blueberry Bushel. Over the top. So I'm just going to go, and let's see which one we want to do it on. Okay, I think I like this one. What do you think? So the half strength or the full strength? Let's do half strength on this one over here. So let's go like that, and let's go like that. What do you think? Let's number them. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Full strength, full strength. This one, I think this one's the nicest. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 for full strength, 2 for half strength. Number 3 is full strength. That's 5 for full strength. I think it looks like that's the one it's going to be. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to show you this hybrid embossing folder, how it works. So we're going to sit that in here. Is it going to work this way? Let me see if I can get this to work this way. We're going to sit that in there. This one is going to go, let me see. I could be really testing myself here. No, we can get it. Look at that. I'm going to wreck the other ones, but that's totally okay. Can you see that? Can you see how that's actually going to cut it out and emboss at the same time? Okay, so let's close that up and let's bring in the cut and emboss. Now, the way you do this is you just use the 3D embossing plate. It will cut and emboss at the same time. Okay, so I've got my sand dollar there that I can see. It's not going to be perfect, but it will be as perfect as we're going to get it. And I'm going to run that through. Okay. There we have it. Now I'm probably just going to, with a blending brush, ink up the edges so that you can not see how I sort of misjudged how that goes in the embossing folder. The easiest way would probably, but that doesn't look too bad. Look at that. I think that's going to work. Okay, let me clear off my desk. I think that's going to look really cute. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. Now, I feel like inside my insert, I'm just going to do the little spotty bits. Let's do that in crumb cake. And let's do a couple of those little starfish. We might do some calypso coral ones in here. I might do the big one. Like so. And we might do the little one. Okay. Look at that. Some cute little starfish. Now, on the front, we've done sometimes the simplest things mean the most. What else have we got? Your friendship is the best gift. Let's do that. That sounds awesome. Your friendship is the best gift. And we'll do that in blueberry bushel. There we have it. Now, you all know me. We definitely need some, I'm going to assemble this, but you know me. I need a bit of ribbon or something. So we will be putting something on here. You're all probably thinking, is the ribbon going to come? The sentiments are beautiful, aren't they, Jill? Yeah, awesome. Okay, so let's pop that to the inside of the card. So once again, this is Azure Afternoon, the card base. We've used Calypso Coral. We have used Crumb Cake. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to pop up on dimensionals. Even though we've got some of those things popped up, I'm still going to pop this up on dimensionals as well. Now, as I said, any of these items can be actually placed into a starter kit. So if you are thinking about joining, tomorrow's the best time to join. But if you wanting to join my team, you can get to choose $235 worth of product and only pay $169. And the best part is you get to be a part of my crafty community. And it means that you actually get help and guidance with your crafting. And also when it comes to your purchasing, I help people that are new crafters. So it doesn't matter whether you're new to crafting, whether you've been crafting for years, it's a great way to buy your crafting supplies. So then I'm going to pop that one up on dimensionals as well. And we'll pop that down in there. The first one says, sometimes the simplest things mean the most. Sheila? And we've used a little bit of gold embossing as well. So what a fun card. I might pop that over there because I want to do a cute little only need a little, oh no, my scissors are out in the craft studio. Hang on, when I grab a pair from here. I had the wonderful company of one of my team members who came to meet me in person. It's the first time she's met me in person before, yesterday. And she came and she helped me do my kits for my card buffet. So it was great to meet her and catch up with her, and she couldn't wait to get her hands on some crafty things. So she came and did it, and it was Wendy. She's on here this morning. She was watching before she's about due to leave to drive home to her home up in Queensland. She lives about 4 hours away from me. So it's the first time that she's actually been able to meet me in person, hang out with me, and craft with me, which was really, really, it was awesome. I love it when I can meet my team members in person like that. So I've not only had, and see, I'm just going to pop that cute little bow there. Do I want to pop it there or there? Oh, okay. So left or right, people? I think it needs to be littler for a start. Let's make it a bit littler. Left or right of the sentiment? Oh, these scissors are really bad. I think I could chew the ends off this linen thread better than these scissors are cutting it, that's for sure. Left or right? Okay, so I've got, isn't that what I said, Judy? First one says sometimes the simplest things mean the most. Left of the sentiment or right of the sentiment? Okay, so I've got left, 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 4 for left. Oh, Suzanne, how are you going? Poor Suzanne fell and broke a bone in her foot. Okay, everyone's saying left, so it looks like left is going to be it. All right, so let's grab. We will pop our bow down to the left like that. And then, of course, we need a little bit of bling. A little bit of bling. So let's grab our cute little rhinestones. They're always my favorite. Whenever you're looking for some bling. Okay. One, two, three, four. We need one more. Put one down there. There we go. And of course, a spritzing of our Wink of Stella, just to finish it off. There. And there we go. What do you think? Yeah, hit the like button. Give me the thumbs up. YouTube and Facebook love it when you do that. So this is using the brand new Seaside Wishes stamp set. Now this is coming in our brand new catalog. So if you want this stamp set, the only way that you can get it right now is to purchase it in a starter kit, or if you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you can actually order it in pre-order. But you can actually put it into a starter kit right today if you want, or tomorrow, and add some gorgeous sale items. So a really cute card. What do you think? You love it? So there you go. For the beach lovers, I thought I was thinking this card is going to be a favorite for a lot of people. I think if you're a nice beachy person and you love the waves, I thought it was a great, cute idea. So thank you for hanging out with me. I will be back again tomorrow. Now, tomorrow is going to be 9:30 in the morning because I do some business training with some girls and things in the morning. So it's a little bit later in the morning. So I will be jumping on at 9:30 tomorrow morning, and I'll be bringing you another awesome card. And maybe we might showcase some of the things that are leaving us, sadly, and some of the things that are on sale. So I'll check out and see what I'm actually going to bring you tomorrow. But yeah. You've been given some strong tablets, Suzanne. Well, I hope you're going all right. Okay. Maybe the rhinestones, Marilyn, yes, maybe the rhinestones are tiny jellyfish. Maybe they are. Maybe they're bubbles in the water. So thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. And as you can see, the crafty cat is in the house, but he's not doing too much. He's doing his usual. He's keeping up his work ethics. So thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. Once again, my name is Donna Gray, and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland. If you need any crafting products, I would love to help you with your crafting purchases. You can actually there you can see that there is a shopping code. If you click on that QR code, it takes you straight to my online store where you can purchase things. You will not find these in the online store because they're not available to customers right at this very moment. So the only way that you can get it is through a starter kit. So thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me, and I will see you all again.